about a focus on women, whether it was making sure they got their share of the scholarships, or whether it was a focus on maternal and child health, and making sure that girls get to school and so on. So that's true in our programs all over the world, and it's certainly true in our programs here. But in addition to that, we have set up a gender grants fund. And this is a fund where various groups can apply to get grants to do a number of things related to women's rights and so on, promoting access to justice, equal compensation in the workplace.
I'm sorry, I'm cutting you there. Access to justice.
Access to justice.
How is that possible?
Well, it's possible. First and foremost, an important step is helping women to understand what their rights are and where they can go if they have a legal problem, or where they can go if they're being beaten by their husband, or have been the victim of theft, or whatever, or rape, or any of the number of things. So helping them to understand what their rights are, providing legal clinics, helping support the shelters for women, but also helping women with microfinance and developing small businesses and so on. And as I said, we are very aggressive in making sure women get their share of the scholarships that we give. I have to say that's not difficult, because often there are more qualified women that apply for these things, but that's true worldwide now. Anyway, so we're very conscious of that, and we have this special program, and then woven through the rest of our activities, we always keep an eye on women.
So we always keep an eye on the women, but we have a complicated justice system over here. So if they know the rights, if even the women know their rights, they go to the courts.
Right. It is complicated.
Yeah, it's complicated.
But
are you planning to do anything?
Complicated for everybody here, I think, in that regard.
For anybody over here.
Yeah, and I would add, let me add one important thing, that in our strategic dialogue, we have a working group on women's empowerment.
Okay.
So the Prime Minister's advisor on social issues, Shahnaz Wazir Ali, leads the Pakistan side, and she's a formidable lady, and equally formidable on our side is the Ambassador for Global Women's Affairs in the State Department, Ambassador Milan Verveer. So they've met 2 or 3 times, and it's always a very productive discussion. And I'll give you one example of what came out of the last one. There is a program that Goldman Sachs investment bank does in many countries in the world, where they train women entrepreneurs, and they bring them to the United States for a specially tailored course at one of our business schools, and then they come back and become mentors and so on. And we're launching that program as a result of this strategic dialogue.